How y'all doing? So, today I'm going to review one of my DVDs that I actually own, Lucky Star. Yeah. This show is one of those shows where you either love it or you hate it, because it really doesn't have a very functional plot. Like, you can watch them disjunct, it doesn't really matter. But, well, I mean, there's kind of an order towards the end. But having said that, it is a really, at least in my opinion, a really funny show. I mean, the characters don't really show that much, like, at any character development, and the comedy isn't great, but I mean, it's kind of like if you were going to write a show about high school, it wouldn't have these drawn out, complicated plots. You'd be like, hey, I remember one time me and Chris went over to JCPenney's and we bought some Slurpees on the way. You know what I mean? It would not be, there was this, I remember I had this romantic love triangle and I fell in love with Chris and then Jamie and it was so hard on my skull and da-da-da-da-da-da. No, man, you're going to just remember the simple shit. Because that's how people remember things. Think back, I mean, I don't care how old you are, just think back 4 years. Just think back 4 years. Do you remember any complicated plot 4 years ago? Any major drama that well? No, man. You remember the good shit. You remember, I was playing on the swing sex. You don't remember when you got your ass beat on the swing sex. You know what I mean? But I think that's generally human nature, and I think that show kind of does that. But, having said that, it does hug pretty close to the Melancholia Heart, Suzumiya, because it basically, the writers, the voice actors, the whole organization, I think it was Kyoto, I forgot what company did it. I should just look on here, but I'm lazy. Basically, they made this instead of season 2 of Melancholia Haruhi Suzumiya because they didn't know it was going to be so fucking popular. And basically, because it was so popular in Japan, they just threw tons and tons of jokes at it. They just referenced it constantly, and they overdid it. But what do you want? And yeah, this is a box. And they basically, the voice actors are the same for Konata, which is probably one of the best characters ever, in my opinion. A lot of people are like, oh, she's just an otaku. Yeah, but she's like, name another otaku with positive, attributes. I mean, in an anime. It's kind of hard. You don't really see that many of them. Usually they're portrayed fairly negative. I mean, look at Chaos Head. I mean, that one's a little bit hard to find. There's a few others, but I mean, usually they're fairly negative. So it's kind of refreshing. As far as the other characters, they're all pretty good. I mean, I honestly have not finished the entire series because it was that good. I just wanted to keep one episode in case shit went bad. Like, if my house burned down, I got one last episode to watch, I'll be cool. So, yeah. But having said that, it is an incredible series. You should check it out. I was going to go 1 to 10. I give it a 10. Just straight out. Because this would be on my top 10 list, like number 8 or 9. Probably number 9. And the other one's because of loyalty. Anyway, I'm sorry I did not make a video. As you can see, shower. Have a nice day.